and a point that I think is probably obvious, but like a lot of things in this in the immigration policy area, the obvious often gets excluded or overlooked, which is that one of the things I've been struck by, especially teaching as I do, especially undergraduates at Boston College, the rhetoric that one has heard, and it's not rhetoric in the pejorative sense. It's just sort of the articulated assumptions that people come out with that don't reflect much thought, but they're just assumed to be correct. That kind of rhetoric, um, of always questioning borders, not, being skeptical of the need for control of borders, that we live in a borderless world, and that's the state of affairs, and that's even in fact desirable. Well, suddenly, in the last 6, 7, 8 months, that's clearly been brought up short and undermined. I haven't heard too many people complaining in Europe about the efforts of member countries of the European Union controlling their borders. It's obvious that they need to do that in the context of something like this pandemic. And in the same way, while there's been a lot of dispute about the Trump administration's handling of borders generally, I mean, the notion that we need to monitor who comes into this country across our Mexican border um, is rather straightforward and obvious. Now, how it gets done and with what kinds of uh, care and empathy, all those kinds of issues get drawn in, and I understand. But the basic logic of the need to control our borders, we've had a healthy wake up call